think in terms of my work, although it is conceptual to a certain extent, I think my work's always been quite decorative, not pretty, but yeah, that's always what I've kind of gone for in the past. I find it easier to just start making and playing about with materials as opposed to sitting and formulating this perfect idea of what everything's going to look like when it's finished, because it's part of the process. You don't know that. You're learning new things all the time. It's always good also to learn a new process or learn a new skill and see if you like it or not.
Take the mould off.
In the case of myself, I found an interest like organic materials and taking materials and deconstructing them, putting them back together, using found materials and using things in the environment, because having like small, massive background in hill walking, mountaineering, being outside, and I find that quite inspiring to see landscape like that, and I feel like I get a lot from it, and it just makes sense to use that as a stimulus for creating work. The journey is always featured in that, it's nothing that was, very static. You're getting like a snapshot of what you're seeing, as opposed to something that you're sitting and studying for hours and hours. It's almost like just a feeling, like an essence of it. It's not every little detail, you're just getting your first impression, like your gut instinct. I think that's truer than studying every single detail of it. It's quite subjective to what you see and what your attitude is towards it. I've never been too interested in things being perfect, like if you're printing and you have to register things perfectly. I'm quite happy if they overlap or they're not in the centre of the page. Aesthetically, I have always thought it would be nice to have a big wide wall, just lots of space, and not being fitting everything into a small space. You can take as much room as you want, you can put them wherever you want on the wall, and it's amazing how that lifts work, or it can just change it completely.